Hi there, this is Ranjit and I have the OnePlus 2 now for almost a week or so, and in this video I'm going to answer some of your questions. No way this is a full review, I'm still testing this device. And earlier today I had asked a question on Twitter and I got a lot of replies. So I have selected about 14 questions that you have asked me. So sort of a frequently asked question based on OnePlus 2 and I'll share my experience with the same. And the first question that I got, and I got this from quite a few of you, was regarding the screen on time that we are getting. Though the OnePlus 2 has a beefier battery, that's a 3300 milliamp hour battery, which is beefier compared to the OnePlus 1. I do feel that the screen on time that I was getting is not that great. I would say it ranges anywhere between 3 hours 15 minutes to around 3 hours 45 minutes with a typical days, that is full day of usage, which is significantly less compared to what I was getting on the OnePlus 1. With the OnePlus 1 with similar usage, I could get almost 5 hours of screen on time. But again, disclaimer, I would say the OnePlus team told me that there is a software update that's going to come out soon that should address some of the issues regarding the battery life. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed regarding that. But as of now, the battery life that I'm getting is better on the OnePlus 1 compared to the OnePlus 2. Second question some of you have asked me is regarding the fingerprint scanner, and some of you even asked me, is it better than the Galaxy S6? The fingerprint scanner is actually very different and unique. It's not a button on the OnePlus 2. It's a capacitive touch type button, and it's actually a little bit recessed. So you have to just keep your finger here on that and it works. And I would say it does not work every time. For me, the accuracy is about 80%. And it takes some time to get used to this button because it's not a, what do you say, traditional capacitive buttons. Also, when you press it, it's a slight press, so you have to keep your finger carefully on that, then it works. But I would say it is decent and it works for me personally about 80% of the time. Next question that I was getting a lot is about the battery life. I've already spoken about the battery life, and some of you were also asking me about the charging time. Yes, it does not have Qualcomm quick charging support, but the charging time is okay. In fact, I had already posted a different video where I do a complete charging analysis of this OnePlus 2, and I would say from 20% to 100% it could charge in 1 hour 57 minutes. And some of you have also asked me, how much does it charge in 30 minutes? For me, from 20%, it went to 47% in 30 minutes. So it charged 27% in 30 minutes. So it is okay, but it's not the fastest. I would say from completely being dead, it takes around 2 hours 20 minutes. And some of you are asking, and I got this question a lot, and regarding the heating issues with the OnePlus 2. Yes, it's using the Snapdragon 810 chipset, which is not that famous and it's known for some of the heating issues. And I will say those heating issues are not that much on the OnePlus 2, but it certainly does get warm, I would say, when I was doing just casual browsing over 4G and stuff like that for about 10 minutes or so, and I checked the temperatures. It was hovering between 39 degrees to 40 degrees Celsius, and the back actually does not feel that warm. That used to happen a lot on the OnePlus 1, but what happens on this OnePlus 2 is that now, as it has this metallic ring, that's a magnesium alloy, this rim can get a little bit on the warmer side. And I also did a gaming review with this device, and I played the games for about 20 minutes, and in that gaming review it touched around 44 to 45 degrees Celsius. So it's not extremely hot, but yes, it can get a little bit warm. Also, some of you have asked about the speaker output, and they asked me to compare it with the OnePlus 1. The thing is that if you look at the speaker grill on this OnePlus 2, we have two grills, but the speaker is only located here on the right one. It's not on the left one. And in terms of loudness, I would say the OnePlus 1 speaker was slightly louder than the OnePlus 2 speaker. Some of you have also asked me, does it heat up while shooting 4K video? Yes, again, if you continuously shoot 4K video, and obviously it's 4K video is restricted to 10 minutes. After about 3-4 minutes, yes, the phone gets pretty warm with 4K video, but that's the case with almost every other handset. Even the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, the Note 4, etc., that I had that support 4K recording. When you record, it does get warm. Some of you have also asked me. This is a very interesting question that some of you have asked me. It was, is OnePlus 2 a necessary upgrade over the OnePlus 1? I will say that if you already have a OnePlus 1, I don't see the OnePlus 2 as a necessary upgrade, because in terms of day-to-day performance, still even this OnePlus 1 is very fluid. So in terms of fluidness, etc., you won't notice any major change. Both these devices run Android very well, but yes, there are some improvements. For example, the camera is actually highly improved, much better compared to the OnePlus 1. And also we do have this fingerprint scanner, and that also improves security, I would say. I also like this new addition on the OnePlus 2, that is the alert slider, using which you can just quickly, for example, move between, let's say I don't want any calls, priority calls, we can easily just move between that. So I'm actually liking that feature. But again, if you already have the OnePlus 1 and if you're happy with its performance, I don't see the OnePlus 2 as a necessary upgrade. But again, if you feel that the camera on the OnePlus 2 was not up to the mark, then yes, the camera is a huge improvement, particularly the rear-facing camera. And again, some of you were asking me about the camera performance, and the camera performance is good on the OnePlus 2. In fact, as you can see from the sample shots, the rear facing camera has been improved a lot. The focusing is a lot faster this time, and also in terms of color accuracy, it does a lot better job compared to the OnePlus 1. Even in indoor lighting situation, it does take photographs a little bit better than the OnePlus 1. It also has optical image stabilization, and that certainly helps in low lighting conditions. But again, even with the OIS, some pictures were a little bit shaky, so you got to be careful, I would say. Regarding the front facing camera, it takes good static pictures, but in terms of video, if the video was just restricted to 720p, which was a little bit strange because many of the other devices do support 1080p video with the front facing camera. And in terms of video with the front facing camera, I would say it was not that great. Also, some of you have asked about the 4K video quality. The 4K video quality is sharp, but I did notice that the focusing used to just be a little bit wonky with the 4K video. I hope that can be fixed with the software update. Some of you have also asked me this very important questions about the ergonomics, weight, and the feel of the device, and compare it with the OnePlus 1. And I will say this, but some of you will really hate me for this. I do feel that the in-hand feel is much better on the OnePlus 1. The OnePlus 2 just simply weighs a little bit more. The OnePlus 1 was a lot comfortable device to hold, and it did not weigh when I was using it. Now it's been almost a week, but still I feel that the OnePlus 2 is slightly on the heavier side. But again, it does feel that it's built, the build quality is improved. And now this back, again it's the Stanson black, but it's a lot more rougher compared to the OnePlus 1. But again, the advantage is that these backs can be removed easily and be replaced with other backs that OnePlus is providing. So as of now, I would say in the ergonomics and in-hand feel, I prefer the OnePlus 1 over the OnePlus 2. Now, some of you have also asked about the cellular call quality, and here I would say this OnePlus 2 is a huge improvement over the OnePlus 1. The cellular call quality that I was getting on the OnePlus 2 was crystal clear. I was never that much satisfied with the cellular call quality of the OnePlus 1. But here, I would say I'm extremely satisfied with the cellular call quality. And also it works with 4G. And the signal reception is also really good. In fact, the earpiece is so good that I would rate the cellular call quality on the OnePlus 2 10 on 10. So if you talk a lot, it's way clearer, the cellular call quality on the OnePlus 2, and even the cellular reception is very good. Some of you have also asked me about the Oxygen OS and the customization. Yes, the Oxygen OS is mostly like a stock Android experience, but yes, it does offer a little bit of customization. For example, you can have on-screen buttons, still, and you can even swap these physical buttons. For example, I swapped, this one was back, but now I have kept it to multitasking tray. So you have subtle, enhancements. But again, if you are expecting major customizations that were offered with Cyanogen OS, that's not there. It's mostly stock Android experience that you get. And there are some bugs with Oxygen OS, but again, that should be fixed with the OTA update. So these were my impressions and the sort of frequently asked questions about the OnePlus 2. I'll also be posting other videos on this OnePlus 2 very soon. In fact, by tomorrow I should be posting the full in-depth camera review with samples, so stay tuned for that. And later on I'll also be posting my full in-depth review. I hope this video was helpful. If it was helpful, I'll appreciate if you can click the like button, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.